Well, good morning. This is Jasmine Gonzalez. That's my video blog. It's Monday, and unfortunately today I'm running way later than I need to. I couldn't wake up at the time that I needed to wake up, and even if I wake up 5 minutes late, I can be completely late. And today I woke up 20 minutes later than where I needed to go, and I needed to brew my coffee because I am not going to be spending money on coffee out there. I can brew my own coffee. I like the way of me brew my own coffee better. So I'm running late. I only have like 2 waffles for breakfast. I barely have anything to eat. I'm super tired. I don't think I'm getting a good night rest. That, and I don't know if it's the hours because I think I can be okay with 6 hours of sleep. But I also need a good night rest, even if you have 6 hours, but I'm just lying in bed in there and I'm not getting a good rest, that's a problem. So I have to go to work. I am running late. Top it off, I have to go to my second job afterwards. Now, I want to talk about something because one of the things that I realized after I went to this thing is that I miss my parents, I miss my sister. I want to be able to see them more often because I just miss them. The last time that I saw them was 8 years ago. It took 8 years for me able to go and see them. And then my dad, on top of that, my dad had to pay for my trip to Disney and everything else because I didn't have the money or the resources to afford going to Disney by myself. Oof. And I just realized that how can I do that? How can I accomplish that? And looking at my options, it's almost impossible for me to find I need a flexible job. That's number one. Not only I need a flexible job, but I need a job that pays me high enough that I can pay all my living expenses, plus be able to save enough money or have extra money in the bank in case I need to travel to Puerto Rico. How can I do that? How I can possibly do that? Because some of the jobs I'm just scraping by. Even with the enough income, I'm just scraping by because the cost of living in New York is expensive. And when you factor transportation, fixing your car, I was talking to a friend of mine, a co-worker from Walmart, and his car needed some work, and they quote him $400 on getting his car fixed. It's totally ridiculous. Nobody has. Not at the job that I have. I don't even have $400. I remember last year when I took my car for inspection, and they asked me to replace the calipers. They wanted to charge me $800. If I was a millionaire and I had $800 that I could spend just like that in a second, and I do not. And I realized the fact that even with the jobs that I have, even working at Walmart, the money is not enough. It's only going to right away into paying the basic necessities. And I know that I'm going to be done paying my car next month. And at least it will be an expense that I will have less that I will have to worry about. But maintenance is not going away. Maintenance in this car is going to probably be a little bit more expensive. So I will have to save for maintenance. Plus, also try to save student loans. I don't know when they're going to be repaying, but I also have to start paying my student loans. So, yeah, paying my student loans will mean that I have to put money towards my student loans, and I have a lot of student loan debt, which means that I'm not sure if I will be able even to afford saving money to get my car running and even visit my parents. And I don't want to wait another 8 years to see my parents. I do not want that to happen. I don't want that. But how can I do that when the jobs that are out there, they offer crappy, that they're not flexible enough, the pay is just I don't know. And I went to college and I got an education, and for what? I'm disappointed in the system. I'm disappointed in what's out there. I can't even make it to. I can't even make my goals in wrestling. I mean, I'm happy with what I have accomplished, but I just wish I could create Shade of the Dark, and that's it. And then I can back down, you know. And I don't even know how can I make that happen. And I really don't know. I really don't know what to do to get a job that pays me more money and is flexible enough. I don't even know if that is a thing, if that exists out there. But I'm just so depressed and tired of giving my time for scraps, pretty much. Like, this is not worth. Like I even thought about maybe I can move to Puerto Rico, find a job down there. I don't know if I can survive in Puerto Rico. I'm a transgender woman. If I go to Puerto Rico, I feel like I'll be putting myself at risk of finding myself unemployed, or even worse, getting killed by people that are stupid because they see you as a threat and somebody that is not worth dealing with, which is ridiculous. I don't know. I really don't know, honestly. I do need to find a way to find a better job, and I just don't know what I can do, honestly, because sometimes I have to go to work and I barely have time to do other things. I cannot enroll back in school. I don't want to. I don't have the money for that. But at the same time, it's like I don't think more education is going to help. I thought that at some point that was going to be the case, and I went and did an associate's in theater arts, and I ended up doing also an associate's in business administration with a certificate in accounting, thinking like, okay, maybe doing business administration and the accounting is going to help me get a better job, and that has not been the case either. It's like when I went and did my master's degree, well, maybe if I finish my master's degree, I will be able to find a job that will pay me more money. And guess what? That has not been the case either. So I wasted money going to a master's degree and haven't been able to find a good job that pays me enough money. It's sad. It's really sad. And depressing too. It's like I spent so much money getting an education, and I'm stuck in these jobs that are just not flexible enough that I feel like I'm wasting the chance of being able to get something better out of life by working this job sometimes. And right now, I feel bad to say, but I know I'm running late to work. And it's a bad habit. I'm trying to break that habit. But at the same time, I get and understand why I'm late, because I'm trying to take care of myself. Like I do woke up late because my body was needing extra time for sleep. I went to bed later than the time that I needed to go to bed, because if I don't, I'm not going to last until 9:30, 10 o'clock today when I have to go work, and I have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning after I get out of my second job. So the other thing is like I feel like going and having two jobs that are in opposite ends. Like one job is like in East Greenwich, which is that way. I'm going to Boston Spa, which is right over there north. It's so much of a gas expense. I don't even think it's worth to keep two jobs. Right now I'm running late. I'm going to get in trouble today. And today I was planning on talking to my manager and giving them the news of that I got a offer for a different job. That's going to be a good talk. I'm going to get the talk of like, oh, you're late. And I'm like, oh yeah, by the way. Yeah, welcome to my life. But let's see how it goes. I know I'm late. In all honesty, even if they ditch me, I know that I still have the one more job as backup, so I can just work part time for 2 weeks until I start the other job. It's insane, but I'm late. To fix this each of me arriving late. I just hate the commute, honestly. I hate the commute to work. This is just not worth it. Commutes that are too long, they're not good. They're not worth it. Anyway, I better focus on driving, but that's my thing right now. That's where I stand. So when my post, I know it sounds depressing, I know it sounds bad, but like going to Puerto Rico and finding, I don't know if going to Puerto Rico is worth. That's what I'm trying to get into. I don't know if staying here is worth for me. I don't know if moving to a different place is better for me, you know. I think it will be, because honestly, like, one of the issues that I have right now is like, if I were to go to Puerto Rico, if something were to happen in Puerto Rico and I need to go to Puerto Rico in an emergency, it's more difficult for me to get to Puerto Rico from where I am at right now than if I were living in a city that there's an airport, and the airport, I can catch a plane right there in the airport to Puerto Rico. That's just plain easy, simple thing, which is one of the things that I'm thinking of, and that's why I'm thinking about moving myself to a different place, because of the fact that I feel it would be easier for me to be able to travel to Puerto Rico if I'm living closer to a city that has an airport that I can catch a plane to Puerto Rico directly, instead of having to go one connection, another connection, because it just makes it too difficult, you know. A different airport, it might be a little bit easier. I'm saying that it may not get, a plane might not get delayed. I'm just saying that it would be easier because I just have to jump in one plane, 3 hours on a plane at least, and I'm in Puerto Rico, you know. But it all comes down to the job that I need. What kind of job can I find that will pay me enough money for me to be able to afford all those things? And I don't know. I don't think the job that I have at Walmart is the right one. I don't think the job that I even have right now is the right one. And right now I'm going late on my second week, and I'm already going late. I'm gonna be like, what's going on? Yeah, I at this point there's not much I can do. I don't want to drive too fast, and I'd rather arrive safe. But that's my question. That is what I've been asking myself, and I feel like I don't have many choices. I've been trying to apply to different jobs, but it's not that easy, honestly. And then I'm frustrated because jobs are not giving fantastic benefits either, you know. They don't give enough benefits, in my opinion. Not enough vacation time, not enough flexibility. Even having time for my mental health, that is not something that many jobs offer, honestly. The only reason that I've been able to meet with my counselor is because I have a day, at least till now, because right now I don't think it's going to go that way, but it's already 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'm late. At least for now, the only reason that I can afford mental health is because of me having the job at Walmart, and Walmart only requires me to work. I can take a day off during the week, so that way I can go and schedule an appointment with my counselor. But in all honesty, I cannot afford mental health day. I cannot afford sometimes meeting with a counselor because the hours that I work and the hours that they work don't match. That is a problem, honestly. That is a big problem. And I'm just disappointed in life completely. It's like, I guess I have to probably not go and see a therapist anymore. It seems. And I don't know if that is even a good idea. So yeah, that's why I feel like I sometimes want to just not work anymore. What's the point? It's what I feel I'm getting. It's not worth. It's not worth getting. It's not worth. What I'm getting from employers is not worth. Except for the money, which I need the money. But other than that, it's like There's no way to grow up, and the only form of growing up or go up or increase my income is if I give them my whole availability and then I'm working all over the place, and I don't want to do that. Or if that's the only option that I have at this point. One was Walmart. It's the other jobs, it's like there's no guarantee. They're just empty promises, and I just hate it. I just hate the system. I just hate everything. And I'm not having a clear vision of like what I can accomplish. Even if I stay at this job that I'm going late right now, even if I will stay with this company, I don't know where this path could lead to. There's not a clear path for me, honestly. What do I want to accomplish with this job? What do I want to accomplish with this company? I don't know. I just know that I need a change from Walmart, but I don't know what I can accomplish. I really don't know. And I'm highly smart and I should know where I'm getting into, but I don't know where I'm going to with this path. I don't even know where I'm going with this other job, and I'm going because I'm getting more money, and right now I need more money. I know this is a better, more convenient schedule for me, but I don't know where this could lead. I just feel like I'm maybe focusing more on money than something that actually might be better than money. At least with Disney, I will be doing something that has more of a purpose aligned with me. Because even if Disney pays me the amount of money that the job will pay, which is similar to the amount of money that I'm getting paid right now, at least with Disney, I have the thing to say that, hey, I'm bringing smile to people because I'm helping entertain people, and it's something that I feel more passionate about. I got a little bit of a purpose in there. At Walmart, I'm helping people get food, and there's some people that use online grocery, but it's still not I don't feel like a big purpose in there. In this company, I'm making parts that go in train, and trains are important because at least in the cities that have trains, because this area where I live, there's no trains, but I've taken trains, but like the Amtrak. Trains are important, a method of transportation, keep people connected, people use the system, whether it's the Metro North, or the Long Island Railroad, or the subway system in New York City. They depend on it, and I'm doing that, but still, it's not as exciting for me. And I do like taking public transportation. I like taking advantage of public transportation because it's great. Public transportation is one of the best things ever to happen because it simplifies. It makes it easier for people to not have to use a car. Like right now, I'm driving a car. I'm contributing to global warming. And look, the car is empty. There's nobody else in this car except me. So public transportation reduces emissions. It's more efficient, and it connects people easier. So I love public transportation. I feel like I'm doing something positive, but at the same time, I'm not too excited about it, which is weird. I would expect that I would be more excited about it, but I am not, and that's a problem. That is anyway. I talk a lot today. We'll see what happens, but this is what is in my mind. And again, the important thing is just that I'm just not happy with the system that we live. And I don't think there's anything that can be done to reconcile it, honestly. I just can do. Anyway, peace everybody. Stay safe. Bye.